You've probably never read it. Your priest has never preached it. Your Bible doesn't contain it. And yet it might be the most important ancient book ever written about heaven, fallen angels, the apocalypse, and the secrets the church never wanted you to know. This is the Book of Enoch, and once you hear what's inside it, you'll understand exactly why it was hidden. What is the Book of Enoch? Let's start with the basics. The Book of Enoch is an ancient Jewish religious text. It's attributed to Enoch, the great-grandfather of Noah. Yeah, the same Noah who built the ark. In the Bible, Enoch is barely mentioned, but what we do get is mysterious. Genesis says, Enoch walked with God, and then he was no more, because God took him. No death, no burial, just gone. And from that single line, a whole book was born. The Book of Enoch claims to be Enoch's own writings, visions he received from heaven, warnings to humanity, and encounters with celestial beings. So why was it banned? If Enoch walked with God, why wouldn't his book be in the Bible? The answer might chill you. The Book of Enoch was too powerful. It talks openly about fallen angels who descend to earth, giants born from humans and angels, secrets of the universe, the end of days and the even, what hell looks like. It exposes things that made ancient religious leaders deeply uncomfortable. So when early church authorities were deciding what books to include in the Bible, they said, nope. They banned it. They labeled it heresy. And they buried it for nearly 1,500 years. One of the most shocking parts of the Book of Enoch is the story of the Watchers. Who were they? According to Enoch, they were angels sent to earth to watch over humanity, but instead, they got a little too close. They saw human women, and they wanted them. So they abandoned heaven, took wives, and had children. But not just any children. They gave birth to giants. These beings, called the Nephilim, were massive, violent, and unnatural. They corrupted the earth. They taught human sorcery, weapons making, even cosmetics. Yes, cosmetics. And when God saw what had happened, he was furious. So he sent the Great Flood, not just to punish humans, but to wipe out the Nephilim. Sound familiar? That's right, this is the real backstory to Noah's Ark. But you don't hear that in Sunday school. Enoch's journey through heaven and hell. In the Book of Enoch, our boy Enoch isn't just chilling on earth. Nope. God takes him on a divine tour of heaven and hell. He sees angels imprisoned for eternity. He sees the throne of God surrounded by flames. He sees the abyss where souls are judged. He even sees a future apocalypse, a vision of what will happen at the end of time. Enoch was shown secrets of the cosmos, how the sun and moon really work, the calendar god, intended for humanity, and mysteries that would only be revealed in the last days. Basically, Enoch saw everything, and the church? They weren't ready for that kind of truth. Jesus knew about Enoch. Here's where it gets even crazier. Some scholars believe that Jesus himself was familiar with the Book of Enoch. In the Gospels, Jesus talks about the angels in heaven who do not marry. He refers to outer darkness, eternal chains, and even the Son of Man coming in glory. Guess where those phrases show up first? Not in the Old Testament, in the Book of Enoch. So if Jesus knew about it, if early Christians referenced it, why did the church erase it? Who decided it was too dangerous? Here's the truth. The Bible, as we know it, didn't just drop from heaven. It was chosen, edited, books were picked, others rejected. Around the 4th century AD, powerful religious leaders under Roman influence began shaping what would become the official Bible, the Book of Enoch. Too wild, too supernatural, too threatening to the clean, controllable narrative they wanted. It questioned angelic perfection. It showed a flawed heaven. It hinted that humanity was part of a cosmic war, so they hid it. How it was rediscovered for centuries, the Book of Enoch was lost to the Western world, vanished, erased, gone. But in 1773, a Scottish explorer named James Bruce traveled to Ethiopia, and what he found changed everything. In the ancient Ethiopian Orthodox Church, which never removed the Book of Enoch, he found a full preserved copy. This was the smoking gun, proof that the book existed and had been suppressed. Even today, the Ethiopian Bible includes the Book of Enoch. What's inside will blow your mind. Want to hear some of the things Enoch wrote? And I saw 7 stars like great burning mountains, bound and imprisoned. And the Lord said, "This place is prepared for the rebellious angels." Enoch speaks of a final judgment, the resurrection of the righteous, an Antichrist-like figure, and a new world where the wicked are gone forever. This isn't fluffy spiritual advice. This is cosmic warfare. This is prophecy. This is the truth you were never supposed to know. Why it matters today. Now let's be real. Why does a banned ancient book from 2,000 years ago matter today? Because it challenges everything we think we know about angels, evil, heaven, judgment, and the nature of reality itself. It suggests that spiritual warfare is still happening, that humanity is being watched, and that our destiny is more than just life and death. The Book of Enoch tells you are part of a much bigger story. So the next time someone hands you a Bible, ask them, where's the Book of Enoch? Why were we never told? Why was it hidden? And most importantly, what else don't they want us to know? Read it for yourself. Question everything, because sometimes the truth isn't lost. It's just ... buried. If you want more Bible mysteries, forbidden texts, and ancient secrets the church doesn't talk about, subscribe, because this is just the beginning.